In this video, we'll talk about a Swiss brand which is called PAKKABLE, as you can see here, and they have a brand new backpack, which is this one. It's called the PAKKABLE ARC Backpack, and it's really promising. All along the video, I will try to compare it against the ALPAKA Traverse backpack that I have right here, because I find them very similar in a lot of different ways. And we also have the AER Travel Pack small right here, the V1, so I will also compare it to it. So in this video, we'll look at the fit on male, then we'll do a quick tour of the backpack and all its features. After this, what fits inside, then the pros and cons, moreover a little bit the specs, and finally, which one should you buy, this one or the other two I showed. Let's go! Let's go for a quick tour of this one. As you can see, first the material is Cordura 840G. You can see the exterior, you have no external water bottle pocket, just internal, but two of them. Talking about the harness system, it's pretty comfortable, it feels super soft, and it looks something like this, you know. The two straps are connected right here, and here you have an interesting back pocket for your laptop. We will check it out. Then you have a very nice padding here with a vertical luggage pass-through, as you can see, like this. Nice. Then if we stay here, we can look at the laptop compartment on the back, because it's right here. As you can see, it opens like this. So very interesting way of doing it. It's really different from the other bags I've seen. You have some little pouches, you can put some stuff here, but it will be behind your back and behind your laptop. Then you have here the padding for your back. And on this side, you have the laptop pocket, in between some more padding here and the padding for your back and some sleeves. The laptop is suspended actually by this much, I think, so that's a very nice feature. And if I now close it, so I can do like this to open it, as you can see, I can fully retract this on this side to access my laptop and use it like this, and when it's done I can just fully put it back, and that's a very nice way to do it. If you don't do this, then it's a little hard to access this laptop pocket. Coming to the sides, here you have an internal water bottle pocket. It looks something like this. I have some tissues inside because I used it. Of course, not all reviewers use their backpacks. You can see it here. It seems a little bit small, but actually you can fit a pretty large water bottle inside. Then you have the same on the other side right here. Exactly the same on the other side, okay. So yeah, I mean, I was not a big fan of internal water bottle pockets, but now it seems that they're doing quite well, and they are doing them well. The same kind of water bottle pockets you can find on the Traverse backpack from ALPAKA, exactly here. So yeah, that's maybe a little taller water bottle pocket here, but it works also quite well. You can see here a standard feature of this backpack. It's the zipper that goes all around to give it more space. So it goes from 28 to 32 liters. So that's quite a 4 liter more capacity. And as you see, it looks something like this. So you have this much extra capacity that you can find on the main compartment. And on the top, you have a very well padded handle like this. You have the logo, of course, on the front. Then you have nothing here, and here you have a quick access front pocket, Evergood style, if you ask me, and it was open, so it looks something like this. You have a plain area, you have two pen holders here, you have a key leash like this, you have a sleeve here, and then you have a zippered pocket like this. So the interior and the tissue, it makes me a little bit remember of the backpack called Almond Oak that I have also reviewed. So it's kind of the same interior material, I think. And if we compare against the ALPAKA, as you can see, you also have this kind of quick access, but it's different. It's ALPAKA material on the inside, so totally different. But the access is the same. So we have both two internal water bottle pocket, only one here, quick access pocket the same. And then what's more here, you don't have a pocket on the top here, but you have, of course, the main compartment. Let's open it. clamshell style, and it opens very big. It is a very spacious backpack. So you have a sleeve here, you have the branding here, which is super nice. The only way is your way. Swiss brand from Montreux, crafted in Vietnam. Focus here. So that's nice. Here you can see the extra space from 28 to 33 liter is right here. And you can see it's a very big area. I really like it. It's super rectangular. And here you have two pockets. AER City Pack Pro 2 style, if you ask me, but a lot of bags have this. You have a kind of a mesh here, and the other one is more plain. That's really nice. I think that's it for the quick tour of this new backpack from PAKKABLE. What fits inside, so here is an example of a load. As you can see, I have my standard Owala 24 oz water bottle. This inside water bottle pocket cannot fully take it, so you have to get it a little bit out like this. It's just to stand it, so it works like an outside water bottle pocket, even if you can hide it if you don't use it. Then I have some quick access things on the front here, so you can just swing the bag and access your quick stuff. So I have a power bank here, I have some tissues, I have Soundcore Liberty 4 Pros here, and in this zippered pocket I have a Revivon A28 light, and of course a Swiss Army knife, because you need to have this if it's a Swiss backpack. That's it for the quick access, but you still have more space here. And here I didn't use the extended space, so I can still have more space than this. Before going to the main compartment, I want to show you the laptop compartment on the back here, and you can access it like this. It opens like this. Like I said, it's quite difficult maybe to put big things here because it's against your back. Then I have my tablet Samsung here, and then here is a little concern for me. So as you can see, this laptop is just the perfect size. If you go a little bit bigger, it's too big and it won't fit. If I use my standard MSI gaming laptop, which is a little bigger than this, and if I put it here, I cannot close this backpack. So it's not for this particular laptop. Here you can put a pen here. You have a small little thing. That's nice. And on the other side also. But you need to have a small laptop, otherwise it will not fit. This is 15.6 inches, but a quite big one. And as you can see, the other one was also the same size, but a little bit smaller, and it was fitting just tightly. Okay, so this is for the laptop compartment. But when you get used to putting the straps on the other side, then it's easy to access, and I really like this. I didn't talk in the quick tour, I think, about the strap, but it's standard kind of alpaca tandem strap. So it's magnetic, and you have a rail when you can adjust it. So that's nice. The buckles and all are plastic, and they work quite well. Going to the main compartment, let's open it. So like I said, without the extension, it looks something like this. You still have plenty of space. I put here S packing cube from Peak Design and an M packing cube from Peak Design. And if I use the extra space, I have way more space than this. Here I just put some stuff. So I put a cable, I put my mouse, and I put a charger like this. Quite nice. I think you have a lot of space inside here, but two little concern about the laptop compartment and the internal water bottle pocket. So if I do the same here on the Traverse backpack from Alpaka, I use the big laptop that wasn't fitting. Here it fits perfectly. It's also tight, but way nicer to handle, but you don't have a very good force bottom. It's more hitting the floors. It's a choice between a force bottom or fitting your laptop. Then the next thing I want to point out is, so like I said, the internal water bottle pocket here, if I put the water bottle, I can close it and just it makes it disappear, which is not the case of this one, which is more you can hide external water bottle pockets, whereas here it's a real internal water bottle pocket. So they are both okay. It's just up to you to decide which one you prefer. And that's it for the what fit inside. Now let's talk a little bit about the pros and cons of this backpack. 3 pros, 3 cons, like always. We'll begin with the cons. So 3 cons. In my nice opinion, I think it lacks, because I like it, some people are not used to it, but it lacks a top pocket. Either like on AER backpacks, like this one for example, where you can access it like this, or either like Alpaka that has done it here, and it looks a little bit like the Evergood CTB. So a top pocket like this when you use the train, the plane or whatever, this is always a nice addition. So I miss that on this backpack, but that's okay. The second thing I think is the laptop compartment is very secure, because if you have this on your back, no one will get to your laptop, but it's harder to use it. You need to remove the stand-up strap, then you need to do this, and then you can really access it fully like this, and it's quite a small like we saw. So yeah, you need to try it to get used to it and to really love it, but it's harder than just using a standard laptop compartment like on Air or like on the ALPAKA backpack right here. The last one I think is no external water bottle pocket. I mean, you can use them like this, but I think it's kind of in between, you know, it's not really internal water bottle pocket like on ALPAKA. It's not external. I think it's still better than this one from Air that I don't like at all on the travel backpack, but I'm not 100% satisfied with this kind of water bottle pocket. Either I wanted to go all the way to what ALPAKA is showing, or just let it outside, I think. But that's my thought. And then for the pros, because you have a lot of pros on this backpack. So the first one, of course, is the expandability feature. I showed it here. I think almost all backpacks should have this expandability feature. I just love it. With a zipper like this, you can just extend your backpack. This is really a thumbs up for me. I really like this awesome feature. So nice choice, Packable. The second feature that I like is the quick access pocket on the side here. So yeah, it's very nice. It's very spacious. You can really fit a lot of things, and you have a zippered pocket, which is a thing that not all backpacks with a front access like this have, and I really like this option. And the last pro, I think, is the comfort. So you have this weird laptop compartment, but then you have some big padding here, some really nice padding here with this little lip also. It's really nice and really comfortable as a backpack, which is also a thumbs up from me. Now talking a little bit about the specs. So I don't have the official specs because it's an unreleased backpack at the time of making this video. You have 840G Cordura, like I said. You have YKK zippers all around, so that's quite nice. You have one PU coated zipper for the main compartment. The other one are not PU coated, but the laptop is very well protected with this lip already. You have the expandability feature, like I said, 28 to 32 liter, and you have a lifetime warranty. Talking a little bit about the weight and the dimensions, let's check them out. We cannot compare against the official ones because there is no official weight or dimensions. So coming at 1.25 kilograms, and it's about 2.8 pounds, which is okay, even very, I think, light, super light for a backpack that goes from 28 to 32, if you just put to the side the dragonflies and everything. If you look at this one from Air, I think even in Ultra, it's more than this, more than 1.5 kilograms. And if you look at the Traverse backpack from ALPAKA, it's also 1.5 something-ish. So yeah, that's a real thumbs up also. The weight of the backpack is really very nice, very thoughtful, use of materials and everything. And if they used something else maybe than Cordura, it will maybe have been even lighter. And then talking about the dimensions, so let's check them out. If I use my meter here, so this goes around 48, I think, something like that. 46-ish, 46.5 if you don't count the handle. So okay. Then if you go on this dimension, I think it might be 30 to 34. Let's check it on this side with the internal water bottle pocket. Yeah, if you compress it, it can go to 30 to 33. If you just let it, it's more 36-ish. Okay. And if you do on this dimension without the expansion feature with the straps, it should be around 21-22 centimeters. I think it's not too tall, so you can really use it even for EDC when you arrive at your destination. So that's a really nice feature, and 32 liter with the expansion is really big, so you can fit a lot of things inside. I think it's a really good offering from this Swiss brand. And so now, should you get this packable backpack? So the price, I think, is about $190 when released, and maybe it will be less, and I think there will be a discount link down below. It's about the same, I think, looking at the Alpaka in terms of pricing, and a little more for the Air here in Ultra, but you get the standard Cordura. It's a little more expensive, but it's V3 and you have V4. This one is a little bit on discount. I think it's different. These two are quite comparable, even if you have more space in this one. This one comes in different colors, this one only black. This one is standard alpaca stuff without false bottom here. Here you have a false bottom, but if you have a big laptop, this is not for you. And if you don't really care about the water bottle, this one is quite very good also. I just don't like the water bottle and I don't really like these compression straps. And even on the V4, they didn't put them. So you can also check the V4 of the Air, but it will be way more expensive. Yeah, I think if you want something like a little bit not on the radar, I mean a little bit like the style is kind of, I'm sorry to say this, but it's kind of plain, so it works well for every environment, for business, for whatever. It's really nice backpack, but when you look inside, you have a lot of features, a lot of space, which I really like. So yeah, if you are in search of a travel backpack that is a little bit under the radar, that is, I think, a nice package for the price you pay, this new brand called PAKKABLE, Swiss brand, Swiss quality, is a very good offering. I'll let you with a link down below and with a discount code if you're interested. Otherwise, thank you if you watched until here, it's because you like the content, so don't forget to put a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, bye bye, ciao.